Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So tonight we're going to be over at Surviving Mars. We're going to be trying to build a colony up on Mars. I know I've had this on the channel before, but I can't seem to figure out where the save hours that I had before for it. So we're just going to start fresh today. We're going to be building a new life up there on Mars. So stick around, we'll be getting in stream soon. And if you have anything, you guys have seen that there's a couple new things on screen here for the starting soon screen. We now have the all-time top tier bar there. So right now, Demon Tom has the lead on it. He is in the lead with, I think it's 1,400. So he has done 1,400 bits on Twitch. So once again, thank you for that, Demon Tom. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Another thing that you guys probably take notice to that's new, which I kind of wish I had it when Demon Time was doing all the bits, because honestly he might have overfilled the jar. But that is the goal with that little cup that you guys see, that little glass cup that you see between the timer and the latest follower and all-time cheer. That cup, if you become a follower, if you become a subscriber, or if you do cheer and bits, or if you tip, which I don't have the tip thing set up just yet. That'll be set up for Friday. But whenever you do any of those things, as of right now, bits, cheering, subscribing, and following of the channel, that will drop things into that little glass jar. The biggest goal for that is, let's see if we can have that jar overfilling before the end of the stream. I actually was just testing it just a little bit ago before it went live. That's why there's already a little bit in there. That's actually a test bit, but that's what it'll look like if you cheer a bit. It'll bring your name across the screen there, and then at the end it'll have the little bit, and it'll drop that bit into the jar. And the more bits there are, the more subscribers there are, and the more follows that we get during the stream, the more we'll fill that jar. Let's see if we can overfill it. With that, I'll see you guys in game. Enjoy the country music, as that is what our Discord members have voted on for this month. And I will see you guys in game.
My dad's advice, don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can lose it, I'll use it, I'll take what I want. Oh yeah, a whole lot of ticket, but not enough.
now it's time to transfer into game. Here we go. Say, welcome to Surviving Mars. So, this is currently right now the setup screen. So we're going to kind of like choose our mission sponsor, like which country we're coming from, and all the nitty gritty stuff. That's my mission sponsor. It's going to be the USA, because why not? Commander profile. Let's see here. Commander profile. I think we're going to go with the rocket scientist. Company logo, obviously US, since our mission sponsors the US. Mystery, we're going to let that be a random. So that means we're going to be able to get any of these ones here. As easy as the power of 3. All the way to the hardest one of like wildfires and the last war, Mars Gate. So we'll just leave this at random. We won't know which one we're going to get. We're going to leave the rival colonies at 3. And we're not going to mess with any of the game rules. Actually, we're just going to add the below and beyond. Because I tried that before. I'm not a big fan of that part of the game. That was like a little expansion that they added on. It's where you can build a colony down and underground in Mars. And like, it's just finicky. Basically, game rules, no below and beyond. The difficulty is marked as easy. Funding $8,000 million. The funding's kind of finicky on this game, honestly. Starting rockets, we start off with four rockets, starting applicants 100. We have 300 research per soul. Rare metals will be priced at 25 mil. CS rocket, increased rocket pay and load, 70,000 kilograms. Advanced orbital probe, and 5 sectors, mega ball. Commander profile is getting us starting with an extra rocket. Bonus tech of CO2 jet propulsion that unlocks our shuttle hub and long range transportation. So that's going to help us some there, because the shuttle hub helps like evenly distribute all the resources. That would be nice. So now to see what we want to start with here. We're also going to need a drone hub to start. Like a fuel refinery. Because we need that to be able to send rockets back to Earth. Like 2 of the Sterling generators. That seems like all good right there. We don't need any of these until later in the game. Like 1 RC commander, 1 explorer, transport. You don't really need those because like you got droids that will send things around, but it does come in handy. We don't need an RC safari because we're not bringing any tourists to Mars just yet. We'll start off with 4 drones. We'll get our concrete and metals from up there. We don't need food right now because we're not going to have humans just yet. Then we'll take ourselves some decent amount of these resources. So now the exciting part. Let's figure out where we want to settle. Relatively flat, that'll be nice. Dust levels are low, dust storms low. Moderate meteors. Cold waves are low. Actually, I think we found a pretty decent spot right off the bat. I think we're going to take this spot.
Welcome to Mars.
Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet. The drones and rovers, our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Alright, so the first key to it is trying to find some water. Did not find any water. We found some water down in there. Alright, so that will work. Not the most ideal spot. Really not an ideal spot because it's all the way down inside of there. We'll see if we can get this to work. First things first, we're going to want to land our rocket relatively close because it's going to be the hub of probably going to land it over in here. Yeah, right here should be good. Because they're going to be able to use this to get down in there. So we'll be able to utilize that. First things first, get ourselves a water well down here. My downfall is we're also gonna have to send our power up the ramp. We can send the water pipes up like right here, but we're gonna have to send the power lines up this way. We're gonna want to put the power over here. We're gonna start off with putting our Stirling generator since we have two ones that we can use. Actually, we might just put at least one of these down here. Well, because then it'll start complaining about split. So, just stick it right there. The other one next to it. Get some power cables. So it's gonna be a taunting task to try getting this cable down here. We'll go back and we'll delete the other cables. It's just trying to get down this hill. And we made it. Alright, now to go back and delete these other things. Really? And it does it again. I am not surprised. What? Did I delete that? There we go. Alright, so we got our first power set up there. So now they're building the well down here. We're getting ready to at least.
Research complete.
This is gonna be our storage depot here.
Anomaly analyzed. Anomaly analyzed.
They got the water wells still to build. They, I guess they're still clearing the construction site. That's why it hasn't been built yet. They had to clear it first. Looks like they got it cleared now, so now they just got to bring stuff down to it.
Research complete.
What we're gonna do is they're actually gonna send him down here to collect the waste rock down there, so we can store it in a central location. Store it over here. Build ourselves a little concrete thing over here. And since we have this, we're going to want to build our domes over in this general area, because this is going to take humans to extract. That asteroid came really, really close to our rocket. Boy. Alright. Mars is trying to keep us in line here. Now we're just researching some things here. Hey, Grep, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Just got a few things set up here. We're building our water plant over here. Got our power stations over here. Got a concrete extractor going up over here. Got our waste rock collection site. And we got a rocket that we brought everything to Mars with, which is currently empty at the moment.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder,
Nice.
so long as you know where to look.
Even the tiniest, simple-looking rock can contain the answers to mysterious mysteries which perplex the human mind for generations. Sometimes it takes just a simple discovery to assure us of the vastness of the universe, and encouragement to make us look beyond the boundaries of our existence and into the future. In fact, the following texts have been revealed on the research screen: Earth Mars Initiative and Systematic Training. We just need concrete, so we just need to get this concrete plant up and going. And they're currently getting it up and going right now. Or not. He has to go recharge. Alright, so now they just gotta get these up and going, but they need concrete for that. So we're actually gonna just reroute power cables around over to here. Just get rid of that section. Training program with the early phase of our missions showing relative stability and gaining the popularity back on Earth. Our sponsor feels we are in a good position to push forward a training program aimed at attracting the best applicants Earth has to offer. Hey, Infrasword, welcome to the stream. Good to see you back. How's it going tonight, Infrasword? Love how there's work to be done, but we got droids just kind of sitting around. And plenty of concrete that could be getting brought over within the boundaries. Load properly on firefight, usually. I've never really used Firefox. I've always been a Chrome browser person. I've always used Google Chrome. I think I've tried Firefox once before, but ended up liking Chrome better. And I've never heard of the Brave browser. Yeah, it is the more popular one now, it seems like. I just hit our meteor strike down. Not sure where, but it definitely sounded close. Yeah, I've never heard of the Brave browser. That's a new one. Alright, so we got our water plant now. Now we're gonna go ahead and build a fuel refinery. We'll build it over this side. We're just gonna cut through that rock. Why not? Oh, that's interesting. It also has a bunch of built-in tools. Oh, wow. Interesting. I know I've kind of come up the mountain before. Why is it not working for me now? Okay, bring it up that way. Now it's stuck. Okay. No, not that. I can go with that one. Why can I not go with this one? Phasmophobia car alarm. Gotta love it. Audio compressor on switch. Interesting. It is very loud. This is gonna get on my last nerves here. That is very true. That is very true. If it went off in real life in a confined space, it would be loud. That will work then, right here. We'll just follow the cable so we know it gets back to where it needs to go. Oh, now I'm gonna be stuck with this part. Oh. It's not one thing, it's another. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna follow the power cable back up. It will just be much more simpler that way. So I thought. Yeah, it definitely would be ear splitting inside a confined space like a garage. I mean, they got it pretty accurate to the game too, because like it sounds just like that in the game where it's like ear splitting if you're in the garage with it. Get some more wind turbines going here. Russia is obviously must be getting close. They got a fuel refinery built as well. So they're probably getting close to being able to launch a rocket from Mars. Who was our other rival here? Europe. And Paradox Interactive.
Research complete.
And don't forget to be using your channel points down below. There are some rewards that you can use, or you can use them to contribute to the community challenge. Get some battery reserves built here. Wish I would get these pipelines built and the power cables here. Maybe we can send him out to go collect some metals. I think that might be what they're needing is metals, and there's no metals within their range to be able to collect, so we'll send him out to go collect it. This requires metals too. Not sure where that droid was taking that piece of concrete to. I think he was going in to repair himself or something, maybe. Okay, so he's gotta go around and just collect metals until he's completely full. That's cool. I thought I was gonna have to reassign him to another plot of metals. Looks like he's full now. Have to come back and unload over here. So then they can use it. All the material. We're out of polymers. We'll send it back out to go get more metal. Now they're getting the pipes all built, so that's awesome. I prefer a map where I don't have a water source down inside a hole like this, but I think I actually had this map on my personal save file, and I actually sent the pipe up this way. Quite honest, I'm not quite sure why I built on this side of the hole. Let's build additional supply depots. Oh wait, wrong game. Uh-oh, Russia beat us to a milestone. Okay, that's what they were getting close to. They constructed the dome first. Okay. So they're a step closer to having humans on Mars before we are. Uh-oh. We got a little ways to jump ahead. I think we need to actually step it up here and get us our first dome here. We'll take the one that has less resources right now. We'll do a micro dome. Just place that like right in here. Awesome, it don't take any polymers. It does take a lot of concrete though. And honestly, we will have to actually build some more supply depots at some point. Just not at the moment, because this one will suffice for now. But then, like, once we start getting more domes and stuff built out this way, we're gonna probably need to put another supply depot, like, over on this side of the crater. Mission Control suggests that we order a rocket or supply pod with valuable payload from Earth. We still need all the help we can get to survive the harsh environment of the Red Planet. Back on Earth, a doubtful team is standing by for our call. In mere hours, they can prepare a new rocket or supply pod and fill it with whatever resources we request. Quick sabotage that operation. Right? Exactly. If only there was a way to sabotage your competition on this game, that would be awesome. And they want us to do a supply pod. We could do a supply pod. Brings a lot more, well, maybe not that much. They want some machine parts as well. We'll do that. Takes 50 things of fuel to send the rocket back off. It's gonna take a hot minute to build that dome.
Anomaly found.
Holy crap, why is that all the way over there? Never mind, do not go all the way over there when we get one closer. And then the rocket itself gives us 5 medals.
Anomaly found.
Where's this one at all the way across? I was kidding when I was about to say where is it at all the way across the map, but touche game, touche. It was meant to be a joke. Oh, and I'm glad to inform we got Nightbot fixed. Nightbot is not going to be as... What's the word I'm looking for? The game is becoming very self-aware at this point with that one. It's becoming like Facebook. And I wish that was actually a joke. Nightbot being annoying. Yeah, maybe annoying's kind of a word. Pretentious. Kind of, sort of. Over aggressive. Yeah, like it was towards you, Demon Tom, the other day with Enzoy. And Zuckerbot. Yeah. But look at that. Nightbot is done with his union break. He's not just saying come join the Discord community and not giving the link now. New anomaly. Wait, planetary anomaly. Oh, okay. Right, and that too. It got all mad about the 3 emotes last time. I was able to get that shut off. So now you can actually put as many emotes as you want, and it won't ding you for that one. I was able to shut that function off. As for Demon Time, with him putting 3 emotes and then getting warned for using excessive amount of caps, I'm not sure why that happened that way.
Anomaly analyzed.
Right? Actually, that one, I think that one actually wasn't Nightbot that blocked that comment. That was actually the Twitch's auto mod. I seen that in the OBS, or not the OBS. I seen it in the Twitch Stream Manager. The Twitch Autobot flagged that one. It flagged it for bullying for some reason. I remember seeing that because then I overrode it, or overrode the part and allowed it to go through. Yeah, that one was not on Nightbot. That was actually the Twitch auto mod. Honestly, the Twitch auto mod doesn't normally trigger too much. So that was kind of surprising to see it pop up something on that one. Usually it kind of just like lurks in the background a little bit. But for some odd reason, that Enjoy stream, that one message you sent triggered it to activate for some reason. But then again, I normally don't see Nightbot do too much moderating either until he usually only does the Discord message, and that's about it. Yeah, exactly. So with me, it's like I usually just try to keep my streams like there could be some mature stuff, but like not over like burdening of it. Basically, I guess you could say. Because like I mean, I do stream every once again like GTA. Like when GTA 6 ever decides to actually come out, I'm planning on having that on the channel. So it's like not the streams don't have to be strictly PG-13, but like somewhere in the moderate range area is what I look for. I've seen May of next year. That's what they say now. We'll see if it actually happens though. You know how some developers are, they put out a year in advance of like we're planning this date next year, and then you get like a couple months away and they're like, oh well, we're gonna have to postpone it. Pretty much. It's just I keep hearing rumors about the pricing and stuff, and it's like the pricing kind of has me a little nervous about it. Like I'm hoping it's not actually like what some people are saying for the base game having like it be like almost $100 for just the base game. Plus, if you want to play online, you got to buy the expansion for the online. Right, it's supposed to come out this year, and they pushed it back to next year. Yeah, that is true. So they've already done it once. A lot of developers are doing that lately. I know, like Prison Architect 2, like that one, it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out like I think like March or April this year, and now it's been pushed back indefinitely for right now. So it's like that's interesting. Thank you, Demon Tom, for your contribution to the challenge. You must really want to see Hello Kitty go to the channel. You're always dropping your full 2,000 master points on that. You should be running out of master points soon, shouldn't you? Like, you're getting down there. Because every stream you're dropping 2,000. That is true. They always wait another year for the PC. Luckily, I usually prefer to do GTA on and stuff like that on like a PlayStation 5 and stuff. So, like I get like on PC, you can mod it and stuff. Like I usually wait for the price to drop before I go get it on the PC. So when it does come out and I get it on the channel, I'll definitely be having it on the PS5. And Demon 4.3 remaining, or I'm assuming you mean 4.3K. Yeah, that's what I thought. Forgot the K. That's true, but I mean, American Truck Simulator and stuff like that, that's been out for years now. That's even been more than a year. And they're not just now finally getting it over to the consoles. That's true, they've been working on it over a decade. That's becoming the new big thing. Like games taking like years and years to be able to develop. But I mean, I don't got no room to talk because like I wouldn't be able to develop a game. So it's like they got the talent to do it. So I'm not 100% complaining about it, but it's at the same time it gets tiring after you've been playing the same game for years and then you're just waiting and waiting for that expansion to come out. Yeah, then it costs a ludicrous amount of money. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, we got the dome getting built here. These things are filthy over here. Same with this pipe. We're not even close to being able to launch the rocket yet. Okay. That is true too. Yeah. And honestly, he developed a pretty decent game too. And now he's planning on doing another add-on to it. I've seen that he posted about that. There's another um, poll for what should be next. We're not even close to that either. I think we need more droids. We're gonna set ourselves up some launching pads here. Trying to make sure they're lined up here. I think 2 launch pads should be good. I almost forgot about this rover over here. Hey, and there's Nightbot again with the Discord. Good to see that it actually drops the link now again. Glad got that fixed. Also, I got the command thing fixed for it too. So you can actually type in exclamation point Discord and it'll give you the link now too. That I've been having one heck of an annoying cough lately too. The indie games have been becoming way better than some of the bigger companies now. Another main game. That's true. Like the games that come out in early access, like it's good to see like where they could possibly go. Like indie game companies, they've been killing it lately. Definitely been killing it. I know the game that I mention it all the time, but the game I've been keeping my eye on is that Prison Architect 2, because I love the first one. I'm hoping that their delay with the second one is gonna pay off. But sadly, delays with games can go either way, honestly. Yeah, I've seen that they're working on doing a reboot of this game. That's it. That's gonna be interesting too. Plenty of waste rock. They call it waste rock, but it's like you can still use it for stuff. Like we could then end up like coming over here to terraforming, and we can just build like rock formations out of the waste rock. And like if we build ramps and stuff, they'll use waste rock to build up that ground and all that. Yeah, for those that just joined in as well, as you can kind of see on the screen, is that there's two new things on the gameplay screen here. You can see the jar. The jar, the goal of that is to overfill it, and basically to add to the jar, you like for subscriptions, new follows, and bits will fill that jar. There'll be things that will be dropped in that jar. Your name will come across above the jar, and then behind it will be an icon or a bit icon, and that will be dropped into the jar. And then up at the top, just to my right, your left of basically to the left of the webcam is what we call the stream box, and that he has a health bar, and for
Research
every
complete.
subscription or bit that gets used on the channel, that health bar will go down. So basically, the jar, the goal is to overfill it. The stream boss, the goal is to kill the boss, basically. U.S. funding, we just got another 500 mil, so now we're up to $4.1 billion. Slowly getting there with the dome. Alright, I think it's time to bring in some more bots. Even though these bots are just chilling over here. But the ones that are connected to the ship is doing their thing. So we're gonna bring a cargo rocket up. We're gonna bring up a moisture vapor vaporator. We'll actually bring up another drone hub as well. And then the rest of everything, bring up 10 more drones, more polymers, more machine parts, and electronics. We'll just keep adding to these until we fill the ship. There we go, that'll work. Our goal is to have humans stepping foot onto the planet before the end of the stream. That is our goal. So we gotta get this built. We gotta get a Moxie built, and then get a backup O2 banister built. Get some apartments built in here. Get a diner or grocer built so that we can sustain life, at least inside the dome. It's going to be quite a few streams before we can start having any sufficient life outside the domes. That's going to be some time before that happens. Because you got to balance out all of these things up here. You got to balance out the vegetation, the water, the temperature, and the atmosphere. Even in my personal save files, I have not achieved that. I've gotten these numbers to change a little bit. I haven't gotten them to where they can suffice life outside the domes. That is a challenge. But hopefully one of these streams will get to that point where we can have our humans come outside the domes without having to put a spacesuit on. But that will definitely not be happening in this stream. This stream, our goal is just to get them to step foot on the planet and be able to live inside a dome. What a life, right? We're in Sol 11 now. Our rocket is 19% of the way here. Things will definitely speed up once we have another rocket built, or another rocket here. While we're waiting on that, we'll build our first drone hub. Build that drone hub like right here. Now this will be controlling these drones, especially once this ship leaves. Because it's still controlling 4 drones. This drone has 4 drones it's controlling. And this is controlling 4, so we get 4, 8, so 12 drones so far right now. I guess I could have found that out by just looking up here instead of having to think about it, but actually, I just thought about you guys can't see this info panel. It's behind the it's up here behind the overlay. I put that overlay up there thinking that it wouldn't be blocking much of anything in most of my streams. It's actually blocking the most important thing for this game. We got a drone fixing a drone. He's got to recharge. We're getting there on the dome. A new email pops up on your screen holding the final 3 applications from the training program. Looks like somebody has been keeping the best for last. The final 3 applications are very impressive. Too bad you have to narrow the list down to 1. Um, hmm. think we'll go with spiritual leader. Why not? Right. Here. For those of you guys on YouTube, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you like this more space-like simulation game, be sure to hit that like button and share the stream. Those on Twitch, if you're watching and you are enjoying the stream and you're not yet a follower, be sure to hit the follow button and get a follow badge dropped into the cup or the glass, the cup. And if you're already a follower and you enjoy the stream, consider subscribing. It'll help support the channel, help be able to give out subs and stuff, because that's why I can use that funds from the subs and the cheers right now is to give out free subs to you guys. Let me take a look at that real quick here. They have not moved it over to the spendable balance yet, so I cannot give out any free subs yet. Concrete extractor keeps shutting down because it keeps getting full of inventory. So our rocket is officially ready to land. I appreciate those of you that are still here watching. A lot more drones to be able to get stuff done with now. We got our first dome right now. Everything went red there for a moment because it doesn't have no oxygen going to it yet. This rocket's ready to
Milestone
launch.
achieved.
That drone better move. They did not move fast enough. We achieved the milestone of launching a rocket from Mars. I know I said our goal was to get our first humans on Mars. I think our actual first goal is just getting things set up, ready for humans. And we'll bring the humans in the next stream. But we need to get like the fundamentals set up for to prepare for them to come. Now that we got the dome ready here, we can actually start getting some buildings over here. First things first, we want to get some apartments here. I'm thinking this has 24 rooms, that has 14, that has only 4. Yeah, the apartments are definitely
Resources are low.
the better system for that. I think we only need one of those for right now. We're definitely going to want a grocer. With a small grocer. Kind of saves some space here. Have like a little medical post over here. We could do like a small garden over here. And we'll give them like an open air gym over here. And then we'll fill in this space a little later because we're going to connect like a tunnel system from here to a next dome from right here so they can travel dome to dome without having to go outside. Now we got oxygen running here now. This one has 6 drones attached to it. They got 5 now on that vehicle. This one's running the 11. For those of you that are trying to start your own colonies in the game, I highly recommend going with the large wind turbine. It takes a little longer to build because it takes a lot more resources to build, but it generates way more electricity than the small wind turbines, and it also produces electricity even during the night, while the solar panels shut down during the night. Trust me, I ran into that one on an issue on my own during my own private stream or saves. Alright, Demon Dom, I see your hydrate redeemed there. Hydrate in just a bit. There we are. That's an ice cold water too, so it helps cool me down actually, really. Now that we got that rocket going, we can actually build some stuff right in this area now too. I could probably actually bring the pipe up this way now, but too late for that one now. But maybe landing the rocket right there wasn't such a great idea to begin with. So we got the grocery built now. And there will be food that will end up coming with the colonists when they come. And don't forget about our next stream, which will be on Friday the 5th. And we'll be streaming 911 operator, so I will be trying to be a 911 operator, so like a 911 dispatch. So be sure to tune in for that on Friday for that chaos. We'll see how much chaos we get into with that game. I'm assuming that's going to be quite a bit of chaos, so you're not going to want to miss it. And don't forget about our end of summer sale going on over at MasterSimGaming.com. 25% off the entire order of $50 or more. So head over, make sure you get yourself a hoodie or a zip-up hoodie, or even long sleeve t-shirts and stuff to wear with the channel logo on it. Or you can get our bomber jacket that is the Gaming Into the Night version. Or maybe you need a tumbler to carry water or pop or whatever you want to drink in. Find that all over at MasterSimGaming.com. only chat? Alright. Dinosaur roar. Alright, so we got a good little setup here ready for them for when it comes time to bring some colonists to the planet. We got basically 24 apartments set up, a little brochure, a medical post, and an outdoor gym. That'll be enough to keep them going for a little while. We might need to build another Moxie at some point just to have a little extra oxygen set up, a little extra supply. We're currently storing 40 things of oxygen. I think this is a good little setup here. It'll be enough to get us started for when we bring the colonists during the next stream. So with that, if you guys are over on YouTube and you enjoyed this stream tonight, be sure to hit that like button. And be sure to join us back on Friday for some 911 operator. And for those of you over on Twitch, stick around. We will be raiding. If you have any suggestions for a person to raid, drop them in the chat. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your night. Alright, Twitch followers that are watching right now, we're going to be heading over and raiding Xbox called Mara for the third time now. This is going to be the third time we're raiding him. But he is also in Phasmophobia again, which is a game I very well enjoy watching. So I'll be joining him, you guys over there in chat. So be sure to stick around. We're going to be raiding him here shortly, and I'll be joining you guys in chat over there.